Hi friend, in this video talk about how to create, extend and remove swap space or swap partition. The swap, firstly we know about what is swap. The swap space is an area of a disk which can be used with the Linux kernel memory management subsystem. The swap space are used to supplementary the system RAM by using the holding inactive page of the memory. This combined system RAM is used to as like called swap is virtual memory. This memory is a supplementary memory of RAM in Linux platform. At first we see that open our terminal, then we use the tab free option MS, then we see our swap space. The swap space is 3.9 GB as like 4 GB. Then at first we want to create a swap another partition, so let's go. Now we want to first create a swap partition. The command now write fdisk option device SDA. The option help for M. Now we click enter M now. Then we see that when we create a new partition, then we press, then we see that the primary partition is 3 and extended partition is 0. The free is on. The NBR mode is we know that 4 partition is available, 3 is primary partition. This is were reduced and only 1 partition available. This partition is extended. So at first extended partition is formatted, then we use to under extended permission the logical partition is used. We know that peer mode extended partition 15 logical partition. So at first can format a extended partition. So click U or press E, then enter. The partition is select, then 4 partition is enter now, then default enter now. Okay, the number 4 partition is created now. Then we want to the logical format, then we create another partition. So press N, then enter now. Then to select another partition to editing, the by default is space is free now. So how want to our partition size, we want to our swap partition for size. So we can first plus how many size in my partition 2G. The swap partition is 2G. Edit now enter, press. Also known that the by default this partition is Linux platform is the formatted Linux. We want to swap partition, then if we press the L, then enter now, and with the list of the format, this partition format list, we can see that the by default the every partition is created now. 83 is Linux partition. Press 82. This code is apply now. So P to list this, we can see that by default the partition is we created is DF5, then is by default 83 is Linux partition. We want to this partition is used to be as a swap partition. So this partition is can be changed. This mode is the swap partition still 82, and edit this partition size is increased. So let's press T, enter now. The by default we are press 5 or default is now which code to be applied. The swap code is 82. Let's we know, and enter now. Okay, now we want to save W and exit part pro command. So if I trust, I want to use the part pro command. Part pro dev device SDA. Now enter now, and again enter now again. The part pro command is apply. Now we see that free space option ms. Now we can see that the 3.9. now we added our partition to increase that fast. The to want to this partition is now the change the swap format. So the apply to mk swap dev is da partition number 5. Enter now. Now we click that want to see that this size is making a swap partition and create this file format is generate a UUID. If we want to permanently use partition is added to our main swap partition, must be saved fs tab. So we want to permanently save, so copy this ID, copy now. Now we to use the command vim etc fs tab, enter now, and firstly press I, that insert mode, and down now la end to enter now. And we want to, if our terminal is large now, then we write down UUID seem to write now UUID and paste Ctrl Shift V, is press now, and we want to swap, so write down swap and space. We want to also swap enter default yes defaults. Please to write down C the correct sentence or correct word. So 0 space 0, then escape, Ctrl Shift X, now save for. Okay, now it is saved now as a so on the swap file. So this swap is now we see that it is not added. Free, we know that it is not added. When we the swap is mount now, then we added this system is 2 GB. So upon option A, then enter now. Then let's see this. We can see that up before 3.9 and use free, that 5.9 is added to GB, successfully added. And if we want to remove this, if we command to run swap of this never be removed when at first vim etc fs tab. Okay, at first insert mode, and this id is delete now. If this id delete now, to escape shift x, and then use to. Now we use at first swap of then is swap of as drive as da5. okay, swap of is the existing swap hard disk is off now. Now we see the free option ms. Now we see that 3.9. so we know about permanently added swap SPs remove. Thank you to watch my video.